Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we have some major news that's sending shockwaves through the music world, and of course it revolves around none other than the one and only Nicki Minaj. Now, if you're a fan or even just follow music news, you probably saw the headlines. Nicki supposedly announced that she would no longer release her upcoming album. Yes, you heard that right. In what appears to be a rather dramatic post on social media, she tagged Jay-Z and essentially said goodbye to her fans, affectionately known as the Barbs. But before anyone panics, let's take a closer look at what's really going on here. Social media is fast, and rumors travel even faster. While Nicki's post seemed final, we know from her past behavior that she loves her music far too much to completely step away from it. Think about it. This is an artist who has continuously reinvented herself, breaking records, dropping surprises, and always keeping her fans on their toes. Could this be a strategic move, a way to stir excitement and keep everyone talking? Possibly. Fans immediately flooded her timelines, speculating on every word. Some think this is the end of an era, while others are confident that Nicki is simply taking a step back to perfect her craft. And honestly, if you know Nicki, the idea of her disappearing entirely is hard to imagine. She's a powerhouse of creativity, and her influence in the music industry isn't just about albums, it's about her presence, her voice, and the way she connects with fans across the globe. Now let's talk about Jay-Z being tagged in the post. This isn't just a random mention. Nicki has had a complex relationship with collaborations and big names in the industry, and tagging someone like Jay-Z could signal private conversations, behind-the-scenes decisions, or even playful banter. Whatever the reason, it adds a layer of intrigue to the story. Fans immediately started piecing together theories, discussing everything from potential label disputes to personal reasons, and of course debating what this means for future music releases. It's also worth noting that Nicki's social media behavior has always been a wild card. One day she's teasing an album, the next she's cryptically hinting at a hiatus, and the fans, they're always analyzing every single post, every emoji, every tag. This unpredictability is part of her genius. Nicki Minaj knows how to keep everyone invested, and moments like this only make her legend grow. So, what can we expect moving forward? While some might worry that this means we'll never hear new music, most insiders and fans agree that it's highly unlikely. Nicki Minaj isn't someone who walks away from the spotlight for good. Instead, this could just be a pause, a creative reset, or even a clever marketing move to make the eventual album release even more explosive. And you can bet that when she does decide to drop new music, the world will stop and listen, just like she always does. In the meantime, the speculation continues. Fans are discussing, debating, and as always, staying glued to her social media. And let's be honest, that's part of the excitement of following an artist like Nicki Minaj. Whether this is the calm before the storm, or just a temporary hiatus, one thing is certain, Nicki's impact on music and pop culture is unquestionable. And we're all waiting to see her next move. And speaking of celebrity drama, we can't ignore a smaller, yet interesting moment in the music world that's been making waves online. This one involves Saucy Santana and Bea, and it perfectly shows how social media keeps the gossip alive. Here's the scoop. While performing to Cardi B's hit Pretty and Petty, Saucy Santana threw a little shade at Bea. It wasn't a full-blown feud, but a fan immediately tagged Bea in the comments. And of course, Saucy Santana's reaction didn't go unnoticed. It's one of those classic online interactions that fans love to dissect. Even though it's minor compared to the bigger stories, it highlights how quickly small moments can go viral. Fans are sharing clips, debating whether it was playful teasing or a subtle dig. And the conversation just keeps growing. It's a reminder that in the world of music and celebrity, even the smallest interactions can spark major buzz. So while we wait to see what Nicki Minaj does next with her album, the social media world keeps spinning with moments like these, tiny sparks of drama that remind us just how connected and reactive the music community is online. Now, while we're on the topic of music stars making headlines beyond their music, there's another story that's been sparking conversation online. This one involves Cardi B and a partnership that's a bit unexpected for some fans. Cardi B has teamed up with a baby formula company called Bobby, and the goal is to raise awareness about breastfeeding challenges. Specifically, this partnership highlights the struggles faced by women who cannot produce enough milk or don't have the time and resources to breastfeed exclusively. It's a cause that's very real, and Cardi's involvement brings it into the spotlight in a way that could reach millions of people. Of course, as you might expect with Cardi B, not everyone is happy. Some social media users have criticized her, pointing to her past remarks about children, including comments involving Nicki Minaj's son. Many questioned why she would be the face of a sponsorship like this. But here's the thing. The host argues, and I tend to agree, that this partnership has real value. It's about using her platform to highlight maternal challenges that disproportionately affect Black and brown women, and shining a light on systemic inequalities that often go unnoticed. So, while some people focus on the past, this move by Cardi B could have tangible positive impacts for families who struggle with breastfeeding access and resources. It's another example of how celebrity actions can spark both controversy and meaningful conversation at the same time. And of course, the Cardi B and Bobby partnership didn't go without controversy. Once news broke, there was public backlash, with some people digging up her past remarks, comments about autism, other children, and moments that had previously sparked criticism. Naturally, this led to a debate about hypocrisy and double standards in celebrity endorsements. The formula company Bobby quickly defended Cardi B, pointing out that she has been a dedicated advocate for mothers and women throughout the campaign. But Cardi didn't stop there. She took to Twitter Spaces to respond directly, making it clear that attempts to cancel her simply wouldn't work. She reminded everyone that she has ongoing plans, endorsements, and projects lined up, showing that her influence and career aren't going anywhere. What's really interesting is how Cardi B framed the conversation. She called out the double standards, pointing to Barb's, that's Nicki Minaj fans, and other critics, saying that so much attention is given to social media arguments rather than her real work for mothers. She even highlighted that Nicki and other celebrities have their own past controversies, urging fans and critics to be fair when judging someone's actions today. This segment really shows a side of celebrity life that goes beyond gossip, the intersection of social media outrage, personal branding, and advocacy. Cardi B is reminding everyone that, while past mistakes may exist, the positive impact someone can make today deserves recognition too. Now, let's dive a little deeper into why Cardi B's partnership with Bobby matters beyond the headlines. Cardi has opened up about her own experiences as a mother of 3, and she doesn't sugarcoat the realities of parenting. She explains just how challenging breastfeeding can be, especially when time is limited or milk supply isn't enough. And she makes a point that many people overlook. Breastfeeding isn't actually free. It takes enormous effort, time, and energy, work that often goes unnoticed. But Cardi B doesn't stop at her personal experience. She also highlights larger systemic issues that impact mothers, from government restrictions affecting formula production to racial disparities in maternal care, including higher death rates among Black and brown women. These are serious challenges, and Cardi emphasizes that her collaboration with Bobby is about raising awareness and advocating for mothers facing these structural obstacles, not just promoting a product. And of course, she calls out the critics, especially the ones on social media and even adults who choose to attack her for past comments instead of recognizing the positive impact she's making today. Cardi B is sending a clear message. While people may focus on minor controversies, the work she's doing for mothers and families cannot be ignored. This segment really shows a more serious, advocacy-driven side of Cardi B, reminding us that even celebrities often use their platforms to shine light on important social issues, even while navigating the drama and scrutiny that comes with fame. As we continue, Cardi B also takes a moment to reflect on her personal philosophy and long-term goals. She shares that her ultimate aim isn't just to provide music or material possessions for her children. She wants to leave them with a legacy of impact, resilience, and empowerment. She emphasizes a belief that only she can shape her own destiny, no matter what critics say. Attempts to cancel her or undermine her work, she explains, cannot take away what she's earned or the influence she has built over the years. It's a bold statement of self-determination, showing that Cardi is focused on control, legacy, and purpose. But this segment isn't just about personal philosophy. Cardi B reiterates her commitment to advocacy for mothers particularly those in Black and Brown communities who face systemic barriers. She highlights that her involvement in these initiatives isn't a one-time thing, it's a long-term dedication, proving that her work extends far beyond headlines or social media controversies. This part of the story really shows that celebrity influence can be more than drama. It can be about empowerment, social impact, and leaving a meaningful legacy, even while navigating the pressures of public scrutiny. And that wraps up today's deep dive into the latest celebrity news, from Nicki Minaj album drama to the smaller moments like Saucy Santana and FEUD, and of course, Cardi B's advocacy and future plans. Whether it's gossip, social media sparks, or meaningful impact, one thing is clear: these artists continue to shape culture, spark conversation, and make us think. We want to hear from you. What do you think about all this? Do you think Nicki will drop her album sooner than later? And how do you feel about Cardi B using her platform to advocate for mothers while handling the haters? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We love reading your opinions and having these conversations with you. If you enjoyed this video and want to stay updated on all the latest celebrity news, drama, and insider stories, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.